Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go over today, as it is Tuesday, also known as Helldivers 2 Update Day, and today we have got no new update. It is quite frustrating to say the least, but we are yet in another week with no patch updates coming to the midst and nothing new coming to the game. But what we do have is a galactic war which is getting quite spicy, and a movement which is leading for the next 7 days to become quite interesting in terms of the Meridian singularity. On top of that, the major order that we all thought we wouldn't be able to complete is looking actually completable if we really put our brains to it, and Shams Jorjani inputs onto X with a new job advert which is actually very interesting because it leads into you. Yes, you. So we're going to take a look at all that today. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers with the most effective and healthy energy drink choice compared to those tinned alternatives. And we still got the giveaway going on because a new war bond is definitely in the midst very soon. If you want to get involved with it, head down to the comment section. A purple heart, red heart, and a yellow heart, as per usual, will enter you in. We're going to announce this one over the next few days. With that being said, though, let's jump into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. So starting off, let's get over to the Galactic War table, as it appears that the map itself is going to be quite spicy. And taking a look, we can see quite nicely that the war is progressing and Meridian black hole is moving very, very quickly. We can see now that even the white circle does not manage to get its way through the middle. Everything seems to be touching, and Moradesh is looking to be taken out maybe over the next few days, or at least based on the speed of the Meridian singularity right now, it appears that Moradesh could be taken out between Friday and Sunday, which means a big weekend for Helldivers all around. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel, because we will be here with the latest and greatest happening in that realm of the universe. Moving on, though, everything else seems to be a little bit lackluster. I had a conversation with you guys on stream yesterday about the Terminid sector, given the fact that right now the automatons are looking, well, pretty weak, and to the point that we're taking out planets like Zanaya Prime up here for, well, absolutely no reason at all. We are looking into what it is that's going to be happening with the Terminid sector. We have no Predator strains still. They are completely evading our mitts. The Gloom is still completely closed off, and we've got no spore variations happening there. Overall, quite a boring move indeed, and the Illuminate have got nothing new, so there are literally a couple of thousand people playing over there right now. It seems to be quite a dark day for that one, and we'll have to wait and see how it pans out, but you guys have, for the last few days, have been taking out automatons and terminids, and it appears, after taking a look at our major order, we have completely taken out all of the shredder tanks and the bio titans, and have less than 500 million left on the terminid side, and around 500 million left on the automatons. With 2 days and 8 hours remaining on the clock, though, it appears that we might well be able to actually solidify this movement inside of this major order. This will obviously involve us finishing off the Terminids as we are right now, with thousands and thousands of players all over the board currently enjoying everything to hand. And then over on the automatons, we are still making waves to what's happening there, with over 10,000 people just on the Gala sector, which is actually hilarious to see, because the automatons may actually be able to be cleared here. So yeah, keep pushing, Helldivers. You guys are smashing it. Your personal order is to kill 100 troopers right now, so get over to the automatons and get that one completed. And for those of you guys wondering about your superstore, for the next 2 days, we have got the White Wolf, the Grenadier, the Clinician, the Ravager, and the Butcher with Titan. Now, obviously, all we are wanting is the kill zone armor, and they are yet to give us it back in rotation, and no information coming from the Discord with regards to that one. Overall, quite a disappointing feature, and Helldivers 2 right now seems to be in a bit of a weird position where not much is actually going on, and the player base are screaming out for absolutely everything. We had the Predator strain for about a week and a half, and they took it away from us straight away, and now we are pretty much left with what we have as the base game all over again. So yeah, quite a frustrating move indeed, and we'll have to wait and see exactly how this one pans out over the future. But moving into X, where Shams Jorjani posted up a very interesting job role, and we're going to take a quick look at it, because actually this one is quite an interesting move. States here, Arrowhead Game Studios is looking for a product director to join our team here in Sweden, help shape the evolution of Helldivers 2, especially beyond just game design. Now, when we take a look into it, it states right here that your mission as a product director for Helldivers 2, you'll play a key role in keeping players engaged and excited about the game, and you'll be figuring out what we give away for free, what players love paying for, and making sure our monetization and retention systems follow the best loved, most effective methods from other games. In short, you'll be in charge of how the product aspect of the game evolves and thrives. Working with the product team, you'll bring solid insights and practical solutions to the table, drawing inspiration from other successful games. You'll be cherry-picking best practices that make sense for Helldivers 2, pitching innovative ideas that will shape our game direction and resonate with our community. Now, I was quite tempted to actually apply for this one myself after being in the gaming scene for quite a while. I think that I've got a dab hand on what it is that they've been doing inside of everything, but nonetheless, unfortunately, I do not have the qualifications for this sort of job role. Nonetheless, though, it does appear that we could be getting a little bit more of an insight with regards to the monetization aspect of how this game could be moving transparently, and maybe even getting a little bit more communication coming from the company. As of, well, the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty much dead silent. So if they can get this product director actually hired, we may well have somebody else to refer to with what it is that's happening inside of the game right now. Moving into your Reddit posts, so the top posts of the week seems to be a bit of an interesting one of which is a hilariously humorful post. It states, yes, we are the baddies, how Helldivers see themselves and how other factions see Helldivers. Now, if you have not seen that image on the bottom, it is from a series called Invincible. It is hilarious. Essentially, they are like the galactic police, except they are evil as hell and they just pretty much control everything and take anything out in their way. And yes, that is pretty much us as Helldivers. So, very well done for that one. That actually seems to be quite a good post. And this next one right here states, what could have possibly been the game plan here? And as we can see, they have got a load of support weapons and nothing else. Now, at first, I thought that obviously they were probably supplying the support weapons for everyone else while they had the Eagle and Orbitals and everything else in between. After reading the comments, actually they already had their ATs. So yeah, what this guy was doing with this, I'm really intrigued. If you are out there, then please do contact me. I'd love to know what the move was behind this one. And taking a look at your top comments, because you guys have always got a lot to say, and it appears that a lot of you guys are getting as frustrated as I am with the game and how it is that it actually gets pushed out. So we are going to take a look at what you guys had to say. It states right here, please reserve the "We Are Back" slogan for actual new content. And yeah, unfortunately, this may well actually be the case. Unfortunately, we did use the slogan yesterday because what they actually managed to do was turn the Galactic War back on and actually give us our bloody game back. Nonetheless, though, unfortunately, no new content coming into the midst, and it does seem like a little bit of a dark time indeed for Helldivers 2 right now, as we are amidst the quiet time period where nothing is really happening. Player bases are dropping, and everyone's screaming out for something, just bloody something. This next one right here states, I want to see a Pelican down mission or side objective. And again, we had this conversation yesterday, and I think that any new side objective or mission that is not already on the map would actually be really nice. We were talking about the fact that inside of the Gloom, they had a revert sort of mission, which essentially meant our side objectives now were the main missions, and our main missions now were the side objectives. And it actually worked really, really well, although we only obtained that one for like a week, and they went as well. So yeah, no refreshing movements happening with the mission base either. This next one states that seeing Meridia slinging itself around the map was kind of funny. Seeing it by Angel's Venture and then back to Moradesh. Yeah, there does seem to be some weird stuff happening with the Galactic War table right now, where Meridia does seem to be taking itself back in time and just pinging itself around that average location. It doesn't actually seem to be sitting quite solid. It appears that there may well be a bit of an issue with the back end on where it is that Meridia is meant to be sitting. Hopefully, we manage to get it to stay still, and that happens before it takes out Moradesh. That would be really, really nice. Nonetheless, so unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. It's been a really, really quiet week, and it's actually infuriating to see. And we are starting to venture into other games yet again. So make sure that you stay tuned to the channel, because we've got a lot coming your way for all sorts in gaming. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces. And as always, I'll see you in the clouds.